Hey guys, how's everybody doing? It's been quite a while since I've done an update video. My last video was of my Pennsylvania Railroad Tuscan K4 steam locomotive, and I filmed that right before sending it out the door to Matt Trainlover 9943. He had been asking me for a couple of years to sell him that piece, and he finally twisted my arm hard enough, and I sold it to him. So he's got it now, and he's enjoying it, and I'm glad to see it running on your layout. So cheers, Matt. Thanks, and enjoy it for years to come. So what I'd like to talk about in this video is what's going on with me and in my life and some things that are going to be happening in the future. And then I'd also like to talk about my train collection as a whole. So we're going to get into that right now. So I mentioned in a previous video I did back in late March that I was furloughed from my job. Here it is, early September, and I am still furloughed from my job, and I do not have a return to work date yet. And my wife is in the same situation. We both worked together. So that being said, I am looking into other options. Several of my coworkers are also doing the same thing. They are looking to move on. One of my bosses is resigning and looking to move on, and just several other people, some of whom have been doing what I do for 20 years in the city of New Orleans. So it's time to move on and time to consider other things. I did very well with the job for 10 years, and the pandemic just came and took it all away within a matter of a week. So, and we still don't have a return to work date. In case you're curious to know what I did for a living, I used to operate shows in New Orleans, and I worked in all the hotels and several other venues there, and it's all dried up. Now, I do believe that one day it'll come back, but it's going to be a very, very slow start. If New Orleans gets a hurricane in the meantime, this year, next year, whatever, God forbid, I mean, we hope not, but if that does happen, it's going to slow everything down even more, not just in my industry, but in all industries. And so, given that fact, it's time to move on. And my wife and I are taking a trip out of state in about a week, and we are looking into some other options. If it works out well, we are going to sell this home that we are in, and we are going to relocate. So I'm not going to sit around here and wait for the job to come back, and I'm not going to wait for a miracle either. I am going to, just keep moving forward. The best thing to do in a situation like this is to just keep moving forward. Don't sit still, because if you sit still, then you could end up getting hurt. So I am looking to move forward. I'm looking to take action and move on. So that's what's happening regarding my job and my living situation and everything else. Also, I've been dealing with some family medical issues, not with me, but with another family member, and that's just eaten up a lot of time and a lot of energy. So my trains have really just taken a back seat for now, and unfortunately that's meant custom projects have been taking a back seat too. I just have not been able to find the time to really devote to them like I need to finish them up. So what I'm going to talk about next is my train collection as a whole, and got some pieces for sale, and I'm going to go through those right now. Got a little bit of a glare there from the sun, but you can see that's the operating signal man. It's the MTH caboose and the Lionel Legacy RS11. And this engine has been weathered for its early days of Penn Central service. You can see the Penn Central stamp on the front there. There's also another one on the back of the unit. And they were pretty dirty and run down during this time period, and these would do local freight transfers around New York City, particularly into Bay Ridge, Brooklyn from Oak Point Yard in the Bronx. So it's a really cool little set that you got here. You got the diesel, and you also have the caboose, and you can use it to do short line transfers on your layout if you like. And it's already been weathered, so if you have some weathered rolling stock, this would be perfect for it. And if your rolling stock is not weathered, then maybe you could consider getting it weathered to match this engine. So anyway, I'm going to turn it on for you and do a quick running demo. Here you go.
Dispatcher here. You're cleared onto the main. Over. Roger that. All clear. Out.
our job down there at the east end. He's crossed over 1 to 2, over. Kager gives permission to parties to signal indication and work with the yard job. They're crossing over at the east end and work with them, over. Thank you, over.
Okay, so that was a real quick running demo of these two pieces, plus the Lionel RS11 with the caboose. So if you're interested in purchasing either one or more of these models from me, you could contact me via the email in the description, and I will talk about pricing. I'm not going to tell you what the prices are in the video. If you're serious about wanting to purchase one of these, just send me an email, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, it's the same price for everybody. I don't have special pricing for, you know, certain people or this and that. I don't work like that, but I just don't want to put it out there on the video. So that's all it is. So just contact me and I'll let you know what the price is if you're serious about wanting to own one of these. Now, the reason why I'm selling these, so, you know, I have a lot of Long Island Railroad stuff in my collection, and to be honest with you, a lot of it has just been sitting. My interests have evolved over time, and I really like running a lot of the pre-war into post-war era stuff from the New York City area. That's the Pennsy passenger trains, the New York Central passenger trains, the steam era Long Island Railroad stuff, and some of the old subways. Now, I do love the subways dating up into the graffiti era. That's a lot of fun. Plus, I also do love all the Lionel Legacy C420s with the matching cars and those old K-Line aluminum cars that I have. So I'll be keeping that. But I have a lot of other engines that I just don't use that often. So I've got a couple of them on display here. I am going to be selling more pieces. So if there's something that you've seen in the collection, be it Long Island Railroad or any other railroad, and you think you might want to own it, you think you might want to purchase it from me, contact me. Because I am condensing, I am making a smaller train collection. There's an old concept, an old saying that less is more. And if you have two really nice trains with some really good scenery, it looks a lot better than 15 sets with no scenery. And, you know, I have the opposite right now. I've got a lot of trains and no scenery and nothing realistic looking, yet I'm a pretty talented weathering artist. And, you know, I'd be really good at making the scenery too. So that's why I'm condensing the collection. In the new chapter in my life, I want to have a nice, well-rounded, small to medium-sized collection with really good scenery. And that's what I'm shooting for. And it's a process of elimination to condense and to really get what I want in my collection and really get the theme that I want. So if there's something that you see, that's why I'm saying email me. I might sell it. I go back and forth with what I want to sell and what I want to keep. So, you know, if there's something that you like, let me know. I do have a few pieces that I'm not selling, and if you happen to ask me about one of them, I'll just let you know straight up it's not for sale. But I will be flexible with a lot of the other offerings, and so just contact me. So, like I said, with this video, it's the Alco S2 here. It's the GP38, and it's the New Haven RS11 that I just showed not too long ago. So that's it for now. That's the update for my life, and that's what's going on in my life. And just lastly, I want to say before I close out the video, the next video will be a couple of pieces I'm selling for a friend of mine that's coming immediately after this one is uploaded. And then the video after that is going to be something that's a little bit more fun. It's not a sales video. It's going to be Matt Trainlover and I. We've been editing some of the MTH Subway set sound files, and we've had a lot of fun with that, and I'm going to give you a demo of what we've done. Not in the next video, but the one following that. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will try to keep the videos coming as frequently as I can, and I will try to get caught up on the custom projects to the best of my ability. Like I said, there's a lot happening right now, and I am going away for a little while. So if you have my contact info and I've been a little bit distant with getting back to you, it's not deliberate. I do apologize for that. But, you know, as you could see, there's just a lot going on, which is why I figured I would make this video. So that's it, guys. Take care for now, and I hope to talk to you soon, and I'll talk to you in the comments. Bye-bye.